She's not gonna fuck with this guy. That is so him! Oh! What it do, ski? It's your boy, Failey McWhaley, and today, it's officially spooky hours. The background's red. X-Files is being watched. What's going on, everyone? So, the last episode was particularly interesting for the fact that it tied into Moldy's backstory with his sister who got yeeted, or yoinked actually would be the right memeology here. Some pretty messed up stuff here, and the episode ended with him crying at the altar, or in a church pew. Sorry, I think that at the church pew, and it was really sad. And you know, starting to get into some more like into our characters a little bit more. I'm actually more interested in learning more about Scully. I feel like there's a lot to her, so it's gonna be cool to see how that we start to slowly get into the matey bits. With that being said, everybody, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Today we are sipping on a nice 2020 Powerade Ultra with 25 more percent electrolytes, with 100% natural flavors. Surely these are all 100%. Anyway, so with that being said, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, links in the description down below if you guys want to hop in the X-Files chats, if you guys want to get the full unedited raw reactions and be up to date. So let's see what's popping this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Yay! Oh, we got frogs? It is almost 7. Atlantic City, baby. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. I was gonna say, I thought the aliens were shooters for a second. Whoa. I thought I saw something in the background for a second.
Would you mind holding the light for a second?
Hell nah, Pa! Pause? What could it be?
I see it!
Werewolf?
He's coming at us.
Oh. Alright. X-Files fam, let's get into it. Cheers.
Working hard,
Mulder.
This woman claims to have been taken aboard a spaceship.
Missing its right arm and shoulder. They think they may have been eaten off.
You feeling lucky, Scully?
Relative to whom?
I'd be down to see
X-File?
Mulder
Ever heard
and
of something
Scully
called the Jersey Devil?
play roulette.
Yeah.
Read the file about the case in
I was thinking
1947.
Bigfoot. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say that, but I went with werewolf.
Is the
Requisition
autopsy
for a
report
car,
in
please.
here?
No, the original disappeared from the Patterson PD's files. Fact is, we got a cannibalized body in New Jersey.
They say animals can develop an appetite.
I can't wait for the point where Scully's just like, Mulder, it's definitely an alien. She like walks in with a tinfoil hat on.
Who found the body?
This case is a local matter.
Agent Mulder, we should go.
They have a really hard time with authority in this
What's eating
show.
that guy? Do a little digging on this case.
Yo!
You're kidding, right?
Okay, we can skip the floor show.
Mulder, it's a 3-hour drive back by myself. In Friday night traffic.
No bet. This is a fun investigation, but also he's getting the work done. Wow, look at all those real numbers.
The devil?
Uh-oh.
People say that's just a myth.
He indulges.
talk to?
Seriously. You're great with kids. What are you talking about?
Yes. I thought I knew her, but I'm like, nah, I don't know her. I do know her. She just wasn't a significant character. She was in the Thor's Hammer episode of Stargate SG-1. Correct me if I'm wrong. She was like the doubter. Oh my god. That's gonna bother the hell out of me. That's gonna bother the hell out of me. Oh my
You
god.
have to get a life.
That's gotta be her.
Mulder? Yeah, I thought you said he was cute.
The ship begins?
He's not a jerk. He's,
Oh my god! I know him too! Rob is the guy from the season 2, the more recent episode with all the kids and they're using them as batteries. Holy Hannah! I was like, I looked at him like, immediately I'm like, I don't know this guy. But then I thought about it a little bit more. I'm like, wait, I do. Oh. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't know why. My brain is just telling me like, yo fam, that's it. For anyone who doesn't watch Stargate, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now. Alright, let's see what the man's got. Does he got the goodies?
Anybody told the cops?
You think they don't know?
Confirms what happened earlier.
Hey, they got HBO?
Yeah, they do.
Just don't watch season 8 of Game of Thrones. Alright, he's got a vague clue and see what goes on. See, that's the thing I like about Mulder. He's a boots on the ground type of guy. He's gonna roll in the mud to find out the answers. He'll do it by himself if he has to. And if people are there to help, great. If not, who cares? Oh no, I can hear the panting. I was like, maybe it's just somebody off the shits. Oh, by like the sound effects, are they trying to insinuate that it's like some sort of spirit picture or something? Or like, if that's it, because that doesn't look like any sort of like Bigfoot or whatever.
You can't fill those casinos. This town disappears like a quarter down the slot.
You want to go on a safari? Go to Africa. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yeah, we're spending most of the episode away from each other.
Not far from where you left me.
Am I buying, or did you manage to panhandle some spare change while you were at it?
I move like a
The
cat.
jabs.
No,
Date?
I have a date.
Yo!
In your castle?
We humans have retained hereditary traits
We
of evolution that
humans.
have proven to be extremely destructive. Out in the woods of New Jersey?
Highly unlikely, but not outside the realm of extreme
Possibility.
possibility.
Yeah. Hit me with
It
that
would
one,
be an
okay.
amazing discovery.
But yo, what about that date though, Scully? Yeah, I don't know what Mulder does seem really focused on his business or like his work, line of work. Don't think he has time for
I became a super dad on the weekends with Scott. I
she's
had
not
this
gonna fuck with
unconscious
this
fear
guy.
of being replaced.
That is so him!
I actually
Oh!
had a dream.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
How old are Mulder and Scully supposed to be? Just curious. I don't even just for reference. I would actually like to know, right? Because like maybe I've had a guess. I'm assuming they're like in their like mid-30s in the beginning of this series. That would make sense with me, unless they said it and I forgot. That's my apologies because I'm trying to think. Liz, her sister. Yeah. Anyway. It's so ironic that he has to do with kids. He's talking all about his kids this episode. That's funny. But not sure if it's intentional.
Scully.
Alright. I'm just interested to see how this one's gonna wrap up. We've got all our supporting characters that we met. Cracking down. Unless the sheriff guy is like with the shits. Nani? What does he got?
Blood. She could
Bloody
be
rag.
making a killing here. She could be injured.
Oh shit. A lot of walking in this episode. But it's not really effective. Okay, let's go. Parkour game. Ooh! Okay, Scully, I see you. What is going on? But the question is, will Scully catch a body?
Get a man in there. That's affirmative. Now keep these people out of here.
Take her alive.
History repeating itself. Bury herself?
Hello?
Hi, Dana. It's Rob.
Did you see his eyes? The subtlety. He answers like, oh, fuck this. Just pass it off to her. She's not going to. She's gonna go with her mans.
8 million years out of Africa.
Look who's holding the door.
Yo, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Oh boy.
Hey, did you ever hear the story of the Jersey Devil? You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to tell this story about a creature who lived out there in the woods.
And that was my reaction video to X-Files Season 1, Episode number 5. And you know what? I think as a whole, the general story here, I could kind of see what they're doing with the contrast with, kids, family, and, Scully, haggling Mulder about, like, oh, get a life, you don't have to maybe start dating or whatever it is. And then there's this whole, like, plot with this, like, Neanderthal family as we were going about it. So, like, kids, offspring, dating, work obsession. Those are some of the ideas that I picked up on here. I really like the elements of the subplots of Scully going on this date with this guy that she clearly doesn't give a fuck about, doesn't care about his kids, doesn't care about, that life that he has, is going to a little bit, I guess, more family oriented things, maybe even a little bit more luxurious, whatever it may be. That's not what she cares about. I think I liked her sort of going through the realization and being separated from Mulder for the most of this episode, then coming at the end and joining with him. I thought that was pretty sweet, and like giving some because the chemistry here is undeniable. I've said this since episode 1. The two of them, Mulder and Scully, for sure. But now this is the beginning of the boat is there, it's docked. Okay, we were at the pier, so it's gonna be cool to see how that unfolds, if it does, and when, etc., right? So those are probably my favorite elements of this episode. And just a general story, I just didn't like it all too much. I didn't love it. I felt as if there was almost not enough here for this episode, if that makes any sense. I almost felt like there was a lot of filler moments here, just sort of like spending a bunch of extra moments here, just sort of like panning or putting in some filler sequences where I feel like they could have really got to the point and sort of sped through things a little quicker, or maybe even added one or two moments here just to maybe make the lure of this sort of family of decades sort of tie in a little bit more, make it a little bit more fleshed out, instead of just having sequences of them just walking through forests or alleyways and it not being very impactful and more feel like it's just dragging the episode. That's just how I took this one for myself personally. But the Mulder and Scully sort of separation here and them coming back together, and the ideas of a fling of their feelings for each other potentially blooming here, or be teased at a little bit. Like those elements quite a bit here. And I actually thought the Smithsonian style character was pretty decent. I liked the Ranger character too. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary here, although I wasn't too sure if he clearly had some sort of like connection to the woman, maybe just because he observed over the years, like you mentioned, or any sort of got keen to it. But I loved the way they wrote him off the jump. I thought he was very smooth as a character, very sort of like distinct, and I liked how they wrote him off the jump here. So I think that was my thoughts for this episode of X-Files, y'all. What'd you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I gotta say, out of all the episodes we've seen so far, this probably is my least favorite, but I think that's just more of like a testament to how great certain aspects and some of the storylines for the first set of few episodes have been for season 1. So yeah, that was it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, I love you, and links in the description down below if you guys want the full unedited raw reactions and more. Plus, hop in the Discord page to just, hop in on the combos. Also, please confirm if those are the two people from SG1, because that is going to bother me till Kingdom Come. I love you. Good night.